Hello! Hello, hello. Let me just get the ad running on Twitch so there's no pre-rolls. There we go. Very good. Alrighty, so hopefully we're going to be finishing Wildermore today.
Our friends from Birtor have weathered the storm.
Well, I guess besides that quest there, right? Which might be more Wildermore. We'll find out, I guess. Sorry that I couldn't stream yesterday. My hand was killing me from some hunting of wasps I needed to do. Apparently one got in the house and needed to get it, you know. Anyways, let's continue with the story.
I do not know if Leaflock will help us, despite his anger.
It is good to see you again. I spoke with Leaflock for a time after you left, and it is difficult to say if he will help us. He remained angry, but some of his initial fury had subsided. He cares little for the plight of men or elves, but of trees and horns he cares a great deal. If Nurzum was simply a giant, Leaflock would not trouble himself at all to help us. If Nurzum is, as he appears to be, an unnatural fusion of a giant and a Huorn, there is at least a chance that Leaflock will involve himself. I do not know how great a chance that may be, but we have done what we could.
We have planted the seed of Norzum's defeat. Now, we need to let it bloom.
What do we got? Feral Strikes, Savage Strikes. Is that the one I need? Feral Strikes, Savage Strikes. It's blue though. Wonder if that means it's better or not. Traceries, more stuff I can't use. Let's see actually. So, Feral and Savage, do I have one of those equipped? Swift and, no I don't, actually. I'll just lock it then. Oh, one of these maybe? No. Okay.
We have planted the seed of Norzum's defeat. Now, we need to let it bloom.
What did we miss while we were searching for Leaflock? All our friends and survivors of Biotor are still doing alright?
Did you find what you wanted in Balewood?
Oh, not you. We have a new interlude. Pit of the Falcon. Your eye is drawn west across the map, beyond the borders of Rohan, and comes to rest upon the rocky hills of Dunland. You wonder what has become of Golo Deer and the Grey Company since you left them. Yes, I do wonder. You're quite right.
Meanwhile, in Tal Methedras, the thirst for vengeance drives Goladir of the Dunedain to seek out Lu Brenin, the treacherous leader of the Falcon clan.
Just getting all this removed. Okay, thank you. Turn to the entrance of the prison cave. Okay. What skills do we have? The pendant, which increases melee damage. Okay, that seems like it should go there. Stun. AoE. Okay, very good. So we're playing the old man from Angmar who had his daughter killed in front of him. Which is quite sad. Not this way. Oh no. Which way? I may have forgotten. Was it up here? No. There's some, like, cave entrance I remember. I don't remember the location to it. Where's my memory? It's somewhere in the mountains. Obviously. To be down here. Hopefully? Nope. Not there. There either. Okay. That's bad. I don't remember where the prison caves are. The prison caves. Oh no. It's not there. Could it be in this? No, can't be. Shoot. Wait, where are the prison caves? I can't go this way. I can't go either of those ways. I'm so fucking blind. You can wait no longer. The Lebrennen. Combat enemy, combat player, LFF. Put RP back on, please. Right? Why did it... You can wait no longer or something. Coroner is waiting by the entrance to the prison cave. Okay. I thought you might come here sooner or later, Gullideer. I know what you want to do, and I am here to keep you from doing something rash. Coroner shrugs his shoulders and looks up at you with a stern expression on his face. Lebrennen has so many at his command. It would be foolish for you to return to the caves in search of him. We should do as Halbrod wishes and leave the leader of the Falcon clan be. He wronged us, but we cannot do anything about that now. You will not change my mind, Gullideer. I will not let you do this by yourself. I know you are angry, my friend, but returning to the prison caves by yourself is simply throwing away your life. I am angry too, Gullideer. Lebrennen cost us much, and I have not forgotten his treachery. Many good men lost their lives when he sided with the wizard. Friends of us both, and if the leader of the Falcon clan had his way, none of us would have survived. Oh, alright, but I'm coming with you. Rangers, you have to help me. Someone is just ahead, Gullideer. A woman from the sound. She may be in trouble. She's the first living creature we have seen in these caves all day. You should be cautious. Carefully, Gullideer. She may not be a friend. You have to believe me, Ranger. I spoke against Lebrennen's decision, and many good folk did the same. Your people were betrayed by Lebrennen, but so many were many of our own. He believed the wizard's lies and thought it to raise the Falcon to heights undreamed of. But in doing so, he gave the Falcon a death blow. The symbol of my clan is little better than that of the orcs. Whoopsh! But there is no time. Lebrennen has taken these loyal to him and crossed over the mountains. If you are seeking to have vengeance upon him, you are too late. You'll be in the land of the Horse Lords now. I told you that Lebrennen did not speak for all of us. Before he left for the land of the Horse Lords, he cast those disloyal to him to the depths. It's a big drop, Gullideer. Are you certain about this? Fuck it. I have to make sure she's right. A terrible smell of rot fills the pit. Ooh. Look, Gullidir! The girl is still alive!
Are you here to help us? I hurt my leg in the fall.
The girl winces with pain, and you're stricken suddenly by the memory of Lorniel lying before the gates of Carn Dung.
My name, Wenda. We have to.
Wenda falls silent, exhausted by the effort, but her darting eyes flicker to the tunnel, leaving the chamber, and you can see the fear in them.
This is where LeBrennan throws captives. One of them is Beast.
The beast in the pit. Shaking the earth. This is the beast responsible. We will slay this beast. We did it. Age has not slowed you down at all, Gullidir. I am lucky you are here to take the brunt of this creature's attack. Do not laugh at me for this, friend, but I feel some remorse for slaying such a mighty creature. I know it sought to devour us, but I cannot help but think it was a captive here as well. LeBrennan kept it in this pit, and he made use of its appetite. Mayhap we did it a courtesy by freeing it of its confines. If you will comfort Wenda and ease her fright, I will call up to Maylona. She will find us a rope and we can climb out. You try to ease Wenda's fears with comforting words, but it has been a long time since such words came easy to you, and your face reddens with each stumbling syllable.
You are kind, Ranger. Thank you.
Wenda tests her leg and winces gingerly.
My arms are fine, but I will need some help with the rope.
While Coronir and Maylona arrange for getting everyone out of the pit, you listen as Wenda haltingly tells you how she learned the craft of the tree climbing when she was young.
My father will be shamed in the world of spirits if I fall from the rope, and I will blame you, Ranger.
You swear that she will not fall and that her father will be proud of her ascent. But if she does fall, she should make sure to fall on Coronir, who is relatively plump for a ranger. She laughs at that and you laugh with her. Something funny. Yeah, man. Just your plump tummy.
Did you find what you wanted in Balewood?
You tell Gleowine about Leaflock and he smiles happily. That is great news. If such creatures are as strong as Corridon believes them to be, we may have the best ally against Nerzum we could hope to have. Nona's survivors are improving as well. Leodwig is much stronger now than he was, and everyone's spirits are improving. It will not be long before Leodwig can get up and about. Horn has spent a great deal of time speaking with Nona. I have been trying to give them their privacy, but I can tell they have not yet worked through their feelings. Ah, the complexities of youth. I remember them. Dimly.
Since Leodwig is improved, I thought we might all take our meal together.
Corridon has already told me about Leaflock. I thought he was going to hurt himself smiling so widely. As for me, I am doing fine as well. Nona and I have been catching up while you were gone. I told her about our adventures in the Sutcrofts and Fangorn, and about our unfortunate audience with the Hidden King. She told me about her attempts to provide for those in her care, by raiding abandoned villages and stealing supplies wherever she could find them. It sounds very difficult. I wish we had been with her. We could have helped her and, well, you understand. Since Leywig is improved, I thought we might all take our meal together in this chamber. Let me know when you're ready to eat.
Ready to eat?
Corridon says they have planted the seed of Nurzum's defeat, and we need only wait for it to bloom. Is he right? Can we trust this Ent?
Surely. Oh, nice, I'm in a chair. We walked slowly forward, unsure of what awaited us. Horn crept before us, sword at the ready. And suddenly a shrew burst forth from the bush, toppling Horn onto his face. Ha 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 ha. Yes, it's a funny story. Master Gleowine, surely you have something else we can speak about.
I do have some words concerning Bjortor. Would that be too painful for our friends? I would like to hear it. I too would want to hear my city. That is your answer, Bard. Well, I suppose it is.
A city on a hill she was, strong Bjortor, fair Bjortor. From far across the plains her banners we espied. And she was a comfort in time of pain, time of want. But the winter came, and with it an iron tide. And it was our day to comfort, our time to protect. From each corner of the land all would ride to that city on the hill, strong Bjortor, fair Bjortor.
Whoa. What is that sound? An enemy? A rumble from without. What, do you guys want to have me get off my chair? It's been so long since I've sat down. I'm sure I'll be fine for another moment or two, right? Alright. What do you think makes that sound? Is it Nurzum? Has he found this cave at last? We must see what has happened outside. The Huor move for war. Damn, look at him. They march, Threlvish. They march to fight them. Leaflock has done as we hoped he would. He has sent Huorns to seek Nurzum. Will they prevail against him? I cannot say, but I know this, my heart is stirred by their march. They seem so different from you or I, and from Horn or Nuna, so far removed from the daily worries of men or elves or dwarves. But still they march for us against the evil of Nurzum, against the evil of Saruman. Even now, Leaflock and his herd have not retreated so far from Middle-earth as to abandon its people. It is worth remembering. It seems our friends have remembered something as well. I told you it would happen, did I not? I am certain I did. We should go back inside and and bring what people we can out here to see the sight. Who can say when such a marvel can be seen again?
Go forth, young ones. Your foe was once like you, but no longer. Cannot the strongest tree grow from the smallest bloom? Though you be defeated, you will leave your mark upon your foe, and he will remember you.
Talk to Nona. Okay.
I have never seen anything like it. Things are more clear to me now.
The sight of those trees marching away to fight Nerza. Zuvuk would fall down upon his face in wonder, and Wadu would never have believed me if I told him of it. But looking at those marching trees, allies of ours in this, and yet so different from us, I realized what a strange world this is and how small our place in it. Corridon spoke of Leaflock, the tree man. He knows not of Rohirrim or Dunlending. To him we are nothing. Yet he sends his children, if that they be, to fight our enemy. Such wonders, both marvelous and terrible, all at once. I do not want to face this world alone. I will no longer run from the differences between my people and Horn's people. He and I will be one. When those in my care are restored to health, I will go where he goes. Let all who oppose us beware, for together we are strongest. Thank you for keeping him safe while I was away. Soon we will adventure again. Nurzum will soon be defeated, and we will leave this place. Until then, we should rest and recover our strength. We will speak again when that happens. Curious.
Our friends from Birtor have weathered the storm.
The worst is behind them, and with my help they will be well enough to travel. I've spoken with Horn about this, and he agrees that it is best if I bring them to a town in Wildermore where they can start anew. What is the name of the settlement on the eastern shore of the lake? Forlaw? That city will find a place for them, if any will. Sad news this, but it be true. Nurzum's path of destruction has caused many houses throughout Wildermore to stand empty. My recovering friends will find a fresh start in Forlaw. Horn and I spoke of other matters as well. Speak to him and see if you share his mind.
I have decided what I must do.
Thank you for coming to listen, my friend. I have put some thought into what we encountered in Wildermore, and I must confess it troubles me. The folk here are on the road to recovery, as are the survivors Nona rescued from Birtor. But the forces of Saruman attacked this land with much greater strength than I expected they could muster. How much could Saruman raise to strike at the heart of Rohan if he spared a creature such as Nurzum to deal with Wildermore? Imagine what evils he might unleash upon Edoras. I have decided what I must do. My king commanded me not to cross the Entwash, and I am honor-bound to obey him, and yet I cannot remain silent. I must convince Theoden King to march against Saruman before the wizard's plans bear fruit. If it costs me my honor as a man of Rohan, so be it. I will defy the word of my king if doing so will save even one innocent. I will accept whatever justice the king deems appropriate, but he must be told what we witnessed in Wildermore. He must be warned, even if it means my life. I have told Nona my decision, and she sees the need of it. She will go to Forlaw with the survivors of Birtor, and we'll meet once again this is through. Speak now to Corridon and Galeowine and see what they think of my plan.
Horn plans to defy the word of his king.
That cannot have been an easy decision for him to make, but I understand what has driven our friend to make it. Horn may be imprisoned or worse, but if his tidings can break the king's reverie, it might be the only action that can save the people of Rohan from their enemies. The survivors of Biotor are now well enough to travel. Nona and I will bring them to the city of Forlaw while Horn brings his message to the king, and he will rejoin him when he can. We can. I think it would be unwise to enter the court of Theoden in the company of a Dunlending girl, even one proven so true as Nona. And it is not she alone who would raise the hackles of the Rohirrim. An elf of Lorien would be as unwelcome. Am I mistaken? Oh, a new interlude. The strength of will. Your eyes drawn west across the map beyond the borders of Rohan, and comes to rest upon the cruel circle of Isengard. You wonder what has become of Lothrandir within the prisons of Saruman. Hopefully this is his escape, man. Poor Lothrandir.
Meanwhile, in the dungeons below Isengard, Lothrandir of the Dunedain resists the torments of his captors.
Merciful Fist. Lothrandir has mastered the unarmed fighting style with which the Losoth wage competitions of strength. Okay. Fist attack, fist attack. Those two should be like that. Blood of the Dunedain. Strength of morale has long been a noted feature of the line of Elros. This will restore morale. Okay.
You're mine again today, little ranger. And this time you will do as I say, won't you? You remember what happened the last time you refused to do your chores, don't you? Spent some time in the dungeons learning the meaning of pain, you did. So this time will be different. Scoop some slop from that bucket and serve it to the boys. Did you not hear me, maggot? Use this one or it'll go badly for you. If you spill this one, I'll have your head.
Yeah, have it then.
Now you die, worm. To me, boys! Whoever lands the killing blow gets a helping of ranger for supper.
Damn. You got this, Lothrandir. Come on. Go to the Dunedain.
Oh, are all orcs so worthless? He is unarmed. You outnumber him by the dozen, and he still humiliates you. He is mine, Bark. You are not to touch him.
Why should I listen to you, outsider?
Why should you listen to Gun-Ein? Because there are none deadlier than she. This ranger will die only at the hands of Gun-Ein. Is that understood?
Come at a perilous time.
The wizard wants to see you, Ranger. This could be your last day of life, and my last day without a name. What a fortunate day this is, if that be so. Your freedom from this life would be my release from shame. Both of us would rejoice, would we not? Oh, we're on top of the tower. Okay.
Our foes are without honor.
We are here. Will the wizard share his mind with his poor servant and his unworthy captive?
Lothrandir. The Prince of Rohan is dead. The king is weak and cannot save his people. Why do you still resist? Your friend escaped, but there is no escape for you. Even now my forces move upon Rohan from the west and from the north. There is no hope for you unless you swear loyalty to me. For my captive there is only death, but for my friend you could yet live. What say you, Lothrandir the Dunedain? So be it. See things my way in time.
Lothrandir, you made it to the cave of Nona. What was that deed? I wish it tells me, man. It never tells you. I guess it must be deleted all the includes or something. Woodland Ranger's outfit. Okay. Just lock that. And something I can't use. Very good. And I guess I should lock these. Oh.
The king must hear what happened in Wildermore.
Cleowine listens to your account of Horn's decision to defy the word of the king and smiles.
Horn can count me with him. I will return to Edoras and defiance the Theoden king, whom I serve without question in all things save this, for I believe it is right. I am not afraid of death. If the king orders it, I will be the first to praise his justice and will surrender to his headsman without complaint. The king must hear of what has happened in Wildermore. I am certain he will listen when he hears what Horn has to say.
Are you sure?
One path remains a mystery to me.
I know now what the rest of us will do, but one path remains a mystery to me. On what path will you walk? Will you come with me to Edoras? I do not ask you to defy a Theoden king, my friend. I will understand if our paths must now separate. I would not blame you. That is, most like, the way of wisdom. It is with my heart I make this choice for myself, but I would not presume to make it for you, by head or by heart. His voice is casual, but you can tell from his eyes that worry lurks just beneath the surface. With a comforting smile, you tell him that you will accompany him to Edoras, for the good of Rohan's people, though it would be against the command of the king. Horn's relief is tangible and sudden. Threlvis, you're as great as a fool as I am. I'm overjoyed to say it, for it is for the best that Nona and Corridon will meet up with us later, though it brings me sadness to part from them. 2 men, a dwarf and an elf, all returning to Edoras against the command of the king, and in the company of a Dunlending girl would be too great an insult. We defy the king, but still seek to be polite. Is this madness? The 2 of us in Gleowine should now travel to Hunbald at the Entwade crossing, and tell him that we will not be turned away. Okay. Now I need to finish the story here in Wildermore. We have the book story queued up for this right here, across the Entwade into, I guess, the Kingstead? Oh, Edoras is literally just across the river here. What? Jesus, I thought it was way further west. Okay. Damn. Okay, so I think it would be easier to go to Skillfig and then go up the stairs. If that's the case, I should go to Forloft first to drop everything off, since I'm going to a fast travel location. What's that? Enchantment and Splendor? Okay, I have no clue what those are. Elfsmiths can make use of these embers to craft devices. Oh.
We are a strong lot. We will survive.
Sure thing. Okay. Bank. I have so much stuff to drop off.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Oh, it's just 5 gold per. Oh, fuck. That's the max. Okay, fuck the flowers then. Screw the flowers. Okay, you guys go in as well. So we have a Feral Strikes and a Feral Strikes. 45, 36, 50, 36. Okay. So these are... Blues are way better than purples then. We have Remorseless and Great Cleave here as well. Good on that. Let's see here. Do I have a Remorseless here? I do. Let's see if I can imbue that. What do you mean? Can I not do it on my weapon? No? I can't upgrade it on my weapon? Even though that's a better one? I don't get this, man. Let's see.
How do I remove an engraving? Da, da. Okay. From 3 years ago, no thank you. New ally system help. Can we please break down the new ally system? They're just items with lots of special augments. We're limited by level. You buy the blanks from NPC in Rivendell. Hawk shelves in the same RAM. A currency called ancient scripts necessary. You will also require tokens to buy augments of higher rarity. Forging is available every 10 levels. Traceries in my vault and inventory and can't use them since I'm over-leveled. You overwrite them with new traceries, not sure how to do this. Can't even equip any of them. Use the flame of Anclaumere to disenchant them as you do with gear. Traceries are upgrade slot. Okay, but can you replace them? Can replace them at no cost by applying a tracery to the slot. Visit the library in Rivendell, a word hoard of Gobotham to buy new ones. You can spend ancient script to buy new legendary items. Oh. Okay. If you want to dis traceries, you'll play with it. There's no way to sell old legendary items. If you have a lot of script, I suggest looking through the available treasuries. Maximum level, I see. So I should pull all the ones in my bank as well then.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Minimum level, max level. Or I should keep them so I can disenchant them later. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. We'll keep them so I can disenchant them. Now this is outfit. Do I have one for outfits? Maybe chest 4? Oh, okay, no, the main. The main works. Okay. Then chest 3, this is more tracery stuff. Okay, so maybe I might need to go to Rivendell here soon then. Oh, that just takes me to Entwade. Okay, that works. Right. Now we just have the story quest for Wildermore.
Do you bring provisions?
I could go straight to... I could go to Moria, then I can go to Rivendell. No. We shouldn't do that yet. It's at 95 apparently. Wait, no, hold on. Reputation vendor. People
These
of
lands
Wildermore.
are not to be traveled lightly.
Is there anything here I want? Pocket items? No. And these are cosmetics. And a shield. Oh yes, axes and daggers. How cool. I'm so glad I get to use all this cool gear. The bow though, is bad. Great. Tracery's neck. I need to be kindred with them. Okay. Kindred
Welcome,
there.
able wanderer.
What about here? Is this also kindred? Acquaintance standing with the survivors? Wait. Am I not even acquaintance with you guys? Is that a completely different reputation? The people of Wildermore. Oh, I don't see survivors. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I have no clue how to get reputation with the survivors. It's probably gonna be dailies or something, huh?
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
Go to Skrilfig. Man, I have to say, because I have like many memories from old legendary item system,
friend.
this new one confuses the shit out of me because I don't know how to unslot these to put in better ones. My only option may be to just buy a new legendary weapon from Rivendell to slot it in, which seems fucking stupid to me, but it is what it is. I don't know. The Legacy of Valinor? That's crazy. They're an elf, alright. Oh, hello. Some rich scarn on my... that all I will do with it is sell later? Okay, screw the Grims. They're gonna kill me. I just need to go up the mountain now. Shoot. Okay. Where the heck? It's somewhere up this mountain. Warband? No, thank you. This was the house. Oh boy, it's somewhere up here. Grimnisburg. Warmth amidst the cold. Okay. Settlements of Wildermore. Oh. 5 good boy points. Very good. Very good.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You found me. I did not expect to be found by a friend. I have been looking and looking everywhere. There are no signs of Thrym, but from the high knolls to the Rhythm Downs, I only find orcs, death, and winter chill. Wildermore is lost.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I'm now savior of the lost. What virtue went up? Reputation triggered. Got a war steed point. Okay. Oh, people increase new deed of Wildermore. Okay. Savior of the Lost. Done a great deal to aid the people. I must be kindred with them now. Because I got 5 more points. I should have done Garwig's bidding and helped at Bjortor, but I was blinded by my desire to find Thrym alive. I came here and found horrible things, and that's when I understood. I understood that Nurzum has won. My family is dead, all of them. Thrym is dead. The enemy has taken Wildermore. There's nothing left. When I came here, my eyes were opened. I'm so tired of it all. Rest for a weary shield maiden. Sinberg has reclaimed Grimnisburg, but is now exhausted. You should burn the corpses of the orcs. I'm guessing she finally found a Thrym's corpse or something. For her to... Oh, Sinnesburg painstakingly buried the townsfolk and decorated their graves. Yeah. That would do it. Killed all the invaders and then the people that died from the invaders. Brutal. I would be exhausted after that too. Skittlefig, Cernbig's own ice-encased home from Rhythm Downs can be seen from this peak. It's up here. Whatever we need to see. Ah, the corpses. Sinberg painstakingly buried the townsfolk and decorated their grave.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You gently tell Sinberg that you saw the brave, heroic work she did when she came to this town. The view of her fallen home. She looks at you with tear-filled eyes. I did what I could for them, but I was too late. Luckily, the orcs were not many. They were scattered, but my heart broke when I saw Skittlefig down below.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You gently tell Sinberg that it would be best to leave and head back to Forlaw. You're right. How will we tell Garwig that there's no hope? I do not want to face him after I behaved so foolishly. I'm so full of hope. That is done now. You should speak with Sinberg at an ideal resting spot. Okay. Am I just jumping off the cliff? Hell yeah, I am. Should talk to Sinberg here. Did you kill these orcs? You did well. I did not see them when I came here. You tell Sinberg that it was not you who killed these 3 orcs at your feet. Sinberg looks confused but says nothing. Oh. Someone's out here killing orcs. Curious. I wonder if it could be Thrym after all. This is terribly strange. Who could be doing this? We have no heroes left in Wildermore. Are there 2 of you? I think there are more up ahead. Let us follow them. Another cluster of dead orcs can be found to the north. This was definitely done. It reminds me of Thrym. But it was not he. Sinberg's voice cracks as she speaks. I'm not doing your warband. And another. Whoever did this is strong. I hope we can count them as a friend.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Who did this? It is a mystery. You cannot help but wonder if Thrym has returned from the dead, but you keep your thoughts to yourself.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
These slain orcs, they remind me of him. Alas, it cannot be. He is gone and we are alone. But for this nameless warrior who slay orcs in the north. It is a shame that this warrior cannot kill Nurzum. None of us can. Wildermore is doomed. Doomed. Let's find this person.
Keenberg has come upon a trail of slaughtered orcs, with no idea who might have killed them.
1 second. Discord message.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Do we continue to follow this trail, or do we admit our defeat and return to Forlaw? You tell Sinberg that you have a strange feeling about the trail of felled orcs. Sinberg shrugs in reply. If you wish to live in denial of our doom a little longer, I am not one to criticize. Come then, let us continue northeast. And there he is, Thrym's Mountain Bane or something. I see no more orcs from here. Which way? What was that noise? Draw your weapon! Who goes there?
You are no orcs.
Are you a friend or foe? Speak quickly.
I know that voice.
Thrym!
Sinberg! Sinberg, wake up!
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Is she ill? I cannot bear to lose her now that I have found her again. I thought everyone dead. You assure Thrym that Sinberg is as healthy as can be. The shock of seeing Thrym alive when she had given up hope seems to have been overwhelming for her. Thank goodness. Let us get somewhere warm. There is a cave nearby. We can rest there. Are you son? Yes, sir, I am.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
We saw this guy get chucked, like, 1 mile in the air towards a mountain. I'm surprised he's alive, to be honest.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I am well now. The joy overwhelmed me, for I thought all hope was lost. Thrym, why did you not return to us? I knew you were alive, but no one would believe me. I searched everywhere.
I was badly wounded after the giant threw me in Skilfig. I did not remember who I was until I saw you. My ribs are cracked, or were cracked, I should say. My head ached. I only knew that I should kill the orcs. I did not understand my hatred of them, but it gave my darkened mind a purpose.
I'm glad you are safe. I'm glad you are yourself again, and safe, I guess.
I'm afraid
That
of what
makes
is
sense
happening
too.
to these lands.
Now we can defeat Nurzum or die trying. We have Thrym, and we have so much more knowledge. I'm beginning to form a plan. Apparently the horn is the key to the weakening Nurzum. We'll find Nurzum and Thrym can blow the horn.
My lungs cannot bear this, I'm afraid. My ribs are not mended.
Threlvish, you should blow the horn. You shall fight the giant. Let's go to Garwig at once and talk more as we travel. I cannot wait to see Garwig's face when he sees that Thrym is alive.
Speak with Garwig.
It's a sad thing to watch your lands die.
We are ready. I have hope once more. No matter what happens, you will be remembered as the hero of Wildermore until the end of days.
These are desperate times.
Time
for
has
the
come.
Rohirrim.
We must finish this and defeat Nurzum once and for all. Let us end this now. The final stand.
Our mission is dire.
This is it, dwarf. We must make a final stand here and stop Nurzum. We mustn't fail, or we risk losing Forlaw. And once we get within range of the giant, you must blow the Winter's Horn. Once we have his attention, I will hold him off. Here, take the Winter's Horn. It will take some time to recharge its power, but you may need to blow it several times until Nurzum falls. For Wildermore! No? Just me? Alright. You're within range. Now blow the Winter's Horn! No! Thrym, Redbeard, I thought you dead. No matter, you will not stop me now. I will destroy you, and then will destroy your beloved Forlaw. Sound the horn! Nurzum is infuriated by the sound of the Winter's Horn. He appears to be weakening. Well, doesn't matter if he stuns me. Even though I could break it. The Huarn infused with Nurzum appears to be retracting, weakening his physical form and causing him to break apart. Nurzum has been defeated. What?
This can't be happening.
The stone of Thangorodrim has been separated from Nurzum, creating a flash freeze encapsulating him in a tomb of ice.
Our mission is dire.
This nightmare is now over. Our losses were great, but this giant will terrorize us no longer. We should leave.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
With Nurzum gone, we can begin to deal with the great losses we've suffered and finally rebuild Wildermore in our lives. We couldn't possibly repay you for all that you've done for us. What? That's it? No more Wildermore? Damn. I thought there would be like a celebration quest or something. Shame on me for thinking that. They just kicked me out of the region after I solved their problem. No like real thanks or anything. Oh, I see. They're very thankful you are. There's no more quests for me to do. That one's a fellowship in there, so I'm not doing that one. Oh, maybe? There's a quest over here by the reputation vendor? Cool.
Do you bring provisions?
Okay. It's dailies for the region. Okay, I think we're done with
It is wise for
Wildermore.
wanderers to equip themselves well.
Wildermore is done more. Ha 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 ha. Guess that means we're going to the Entwade.
Nothing has changed. I have not received word from Aedoras that you may pass.
Unbowed scowl deepens when you declare your intention to pass anyway.
Still you defy my charge and that of my king. This cannot be. I cannot allow you to cross Entwash. It is command of Theoden King, and I will not betray my duty. The two of you have seen battle, and I am certain of it. But this white-haired fellow has seen none, that I can tell. Would you have me raise my sword against an old man?
Westonman, iron coins. Used to trade for goods in the western lands of Rohan.
Wait. There is something familiar about that man. Is it Gleowine?
Hold on. See? Level 86 quest? I no longer have to cap my experience. Lovely.
Leowine, is that you? The minstrel Theoden? On what account did you accompany these folk?
Leowine sheepishly steps forward, and you realize that Hunbald was never told of the minstrel's exile. It is you! Hunbald continues. Is it true what this stout axe says? Leowine respond. Leowine responds quickly, and Hunbald muses in silence. After a time, he continues. Leowine, if you will speak for these others, I'll allow the three of you to pass. I am merely a simple man from the Eastfold, but you are held in high confidence of the king, and must know his mind more thoroughly than ever I could hope. For the good of my king and the rider mark, I will allow you to pass. Do not make me regret this choice. I will cast my blade aside before I raise it against such as you. So, right to the barrows. I'm gonna go here. If I go into Edoras, is there a vault or something that I can use? No? No vault? No vault in Edoras. What a shit city. Huh. Well, I need to go to Snowborn then. And actually use the vault. Because now I pick up all the stuff that was level 86. Well, I guess I can do that when I get level 86. I don't necessarily need to do it right now. The Kingstead Exploration. I guess I don't need this.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
It's so much calmer here. Edric? Oh hey, wait. You guys actually came here. Okay. Cool.
Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, I'll bind. Wow, it is so much calmer here. Oh, I am very small on the map. Okay. I think the map is different than what we're used to. So peaceful here, even with the Urkai in the fields. There's walnut branches in the field. Oh, I need to be looking for minerals now. Very exciting. Mew take Aerolingus ingots. Aerolingus ingots is made from Skarn. I do not need my old Rider Mark Skarn. Okay. Goodbye. 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 And goodbye. Oh, he's mining that. So it looks like that Aerlingus Skarn deposit. The dude's obviously getting it, so oops. We'll get it when we can. Right to the barrows outside the entrance to Edoras. Oh, it looks like there's some gold infused on it. Interesting.
I do not know if we
A
will survive
mustering
this
horn here.
onslaught.
Why? What is this? Oh, the homesteads? No, I'm good, man. So that is all just living space. Ah, fuck. Alright, war steed. It is. I didn't intend to go to battle, but you leave me no choice. The Uruk Slayer. Ah, shit. Just keep pulling. Don't die on me! Thank you! Ah, shit. Go. Get me out of this water, man. I'm drowning. It's too deep for a dwarf. I can't get out of the water. Okay, there we go. I have 1 point available. Oh, that dude took all my scarn. Wargs as well. Man, some things tell me I should have gone back to Snowborn first. I'm just getting that sinking feeling that I'm missing some questing. But we'll see. This place is beautiful, though. So much scarn. Just get on foot, it's easier for this one. Oh,
estate. Right to the barrows. Oh. Or. Don't mind me. Just need to stop by and pick some up whenever I see it. Before the gates of Edoras, burial mounds of kings stand beside the road. Hopefully it's not disrespectful for me to take this ore then.
We have returned to Edoras, and death is upon my mind.
Will Theoden King heed the warning we bring, or will he answer our words of caution with admonishment and a more final decree than exile? Horn looks to the mounds on the left and right side of the road. How long has it been since Meduseld was raised, and how many kings Rohan slept here in death? 10 and 6 mounds for 10 and 6 kings. Will the Evermind blossoms cover another mound before this war is through, or will no good men remain to build it? Let us continue into the city. Our errand is urgent, and we have little time for my dark musing. Gate to the horse lords of Rohan. Edoras. Yeah, I'm gonna... He's here! The king will be saved!
These are desperate
Oh
times
my God.
for the Rohirrim.
Alright. Helm's Deep. Lebanon. Gundabad. Stoke. Middlemead, Underharrow. Eastfold, Homesteads, Aldburg. Dol Amroth. The King's Gondor. Minas Tirith Midsummer.
Unless I am very much mistaken, that horse is Shadowfax, Lord of the Meras.
The king gifted him to Gandalf the wizard some months ago. Rather against his wishes, truth be known. It seems the horse has found his way back home, riderless. The king will be pleased if he does not already know mighty Shadowfax has returned. That will brighten his countenance, for certain. He may be more willing to forgive our defiance of his commands as well. Let us continue onward to the Golden Hall. I am ready. Damn. Oh, I need to go up the other road. My bad.
That is picturesque, man. We have 2 Forge Masters here. That's interesting.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Welcome, my friend.
Healers.
You have need of our assistance.
No. No need. Dang, that fountain. Sigmar and Sigund. It's over there, to the southeast. No clue. It's just a random hall right here. I don't see them yet. I wonder if they will be at the gate. To the hall. No? Where is the wizard? Outside the golden hall of Meadowseld, the doorward of Theoden is your way. Hama.
What brings you hither against the word of Theoden?
This is not the first time you have come before the golden hall of Meadowseld. It is in my mind that you were sent from here in disgrace by command of the king. What brings you hither against the word of Theoden? How many unwanted visitors will bring ill news here today? Hama notices your puzzled expression and continues. You're not the only unwelcome guest here to Meadowseld this day. Somewhere within the golden hall this very hour.
You are not the first to come here today.
Testing the word of my heart against the command of my king. Do I compound an earlier error by allowing you into the hall, or do I make all right with a single throw? Never have I so rued this post. The will of Theoden is clear, but I do not believe you come here with evil intent. You speak of dangers to the north and all around, but returning here brings the greatest danger upon yourselves. Is that not the truest sign of your good hearts? The king must be told what you have seen. Speak to me when you are ready to continue into the hall, and I shall take your weapons as is custom. Then you shall proceed before the king, and we will see if I have misjudged you. I hope for your sake, and for mine, I have not.
If you are willing, I will take your weapons and bring you before the king.
Oh boy!
We have returned to Meadowseld against the king's orders, but we do not seem to be the only ones coming to the Golden Hall to speak words of warning.
Did they do it yet? Oh, they didn't! Oh wait, maybe? Grimma's kinda just freaking out. Oh, they didn't do it yet. Okay, okay. We get to see the big moment. We are not alone in the Hall of Theoden. Let us approach and see who has the ear of the king, but we will interfere only if it's in the best interest of Rohan to do so. A hush hangs over the hall.
Theoden, son of Thengel. I have returned, and I bring warning and wise counsel. A storm is brewing. All good people must stand together or be destroyed.
I greet you, Gandalf. But why should I welcome you? You bring troubles wherever you go. You say a storm brews. I say you are its herald, the bringer of woe and ill tidings.
You speak wisdom, my lord. All around us the news is grim. It is not 1 week since your son and heir Theodred was slain on the western marches. You cannot trust in Éomer. He would empty your city and leave your treasures unguarded. And now Gondor tells us that the Dark Lord stirs once more in the east. It is curious, is it not, that these are the days in which this ragged wanderer returns to us.
A worker of evil may come in fell times, Grima, son of Galmod. But there are also those who come when they are most needed, when days are darkest.
I did not mourn when Shadowfax came back riderless, Gandalf. The return of the horse was made all the greater by lack of the rider.
So it was, my lord. See his rags? Have you ever seen such a beggarly figure?
The courtesy of your hall is not as it was, Theoden, son of Thengel. Has your door ward, Hama, not reported the names of my companions?
I see only churls and vagabonds, and you the worst of them all. Be gone with you, and leave my lord to those who do not wish him ill.
You know not of what you speak, Grima Wormtongue.
Nice! Oh, we're interrupting it for a second. Okay.
Ah, Threlvish, I am glad you made it here from Wildermore so quickly, but I will need to hear your report of that land another time. All of us have work to do, for the king is not yet free of danger. Keep an eye on Grima, if you would. He is slippery, and I fear he may intend further harm to the king. Whether he can work greater harm than he has already performed is a question for which I have no answer. Stay on guard.
Theoden, I offer you my counsel, if you would have it. I have ever been a friend to the House of Eorl, and would not see it come to its ending.
Nor would I, Gandalf. But it is so dark. So dark.
No, my friend. Not all is dark. Behold, beyond your darkened windows, there is light. The skies shine above, as they always have. Will you heed me?
Now I see the shadows for what they are, Gandalf. They are fleeting, like a grim memory. How came this to be?
So that is done. I think that went rather well, considering what is at stake. We have so little time to waste, and much depends on haste. We cannot spend these precious moments squabbling among ourselves when the real foe lies without. Save one, Grima, son of Galmod, called the Worm-Tongue. He is an enemy of Theoden and of Rohan, and he remains within. His fate will rest with the king, as it should. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I sort of expected the movie transformation a little bit, to see him, like, come back and bring, like, color back to his face, but it makes sense that it doesn't happen, right? But, I don't know, just more cinematic. Rohan and Theoden are not free of danger yet. Still, we have work to do.
It seems your road entwines with ours for a pace or two more.
Ah, I would not celebrate so quickly, were I you. War has already come to Rohan, and its drumbeat deepens with every passing hour. We are beset on all sides by evils both known and unknowable, and to be near Gandalf is to be near danger. His eyes are stern. Grima would say I brought the danger hither, and I do not doubt, but I say Gandalf goes where he is needed, and for this day and every day that is to where the danger is deepest. Hell yeah. Look at that might. Woo! And that item level increase. Holy shit. 50.
Much has transpired since last we met, but my companions can give their account.
My own would take too long to tell, and from any other would beggar belief. You would trust my tale, I am certain, but then only because you have experienced some things nearly as peculiar. Know this, Threlvish. I bear tidings both glad and sorrowful. The task set before our mutual friend at the last homely house is still ongoing, though some of that company are here with us in this golden hall. Some others carry still the burden to its destination. The errand is not yet done, but neither is it abandoned. Those be the glad tidings. I will let Aragorn tell you this joyful news has cost us, for it was not brought without strife. Gimli!
I have cloven a number of orc skulls since we last met, but it is not enough.
It has been several weeks since we last met. What have you done with the time? I have cloven a number of orc skulls since then, but not enough to satisfy my hatred of the beasts. Some of their ilk led us on a merry chase across Rohan, and my chest fills with pride to tell you I outpaced even Legolas on that race. I may have been winded, true, but Gimli Gloin's son did not abandon the pursuit without need. When we caught up with the Uruk band at last, they had already been slain by men of Rohan. It has been 2 days since our pursuit ended, and I have nearly caught my breath again. I have never run so far or so fast in all my days, but I would be content to stay in one place for the rest of them. If that place were a mountain with good stone and deep roots. Me too, Gimli. Me too. Hey, I'm gonna live in your hall one day in the future, okay? If you ever, go anywhere, or if, you decide to take an expedition to Moria in some, quote-unquote, not necessarily canon game, I'll definitely join you on that expedition.
It is good to see you again, though we are met on the very precipice of danger.
How have you fared since we last spoke? You tell Legolas of your adventures, and his light laughter breezily flies around the hall. What is it that our young friends used to say? You have gone from the frying pan into the flames. and the frying pan was not hot enough. You have had adventures to spare, Threlvish. It seems we all have done. I am glad your own journey brought you to Fangorn, as did mine. I could spend years exploring beneath its canopy, never feeling the passage of time, were it not for the pull of that which moves my feet. Once our friends are safe, perhaps I will follow that pull to where it leads. Legolas notices your quizzical expression, and his usual laughter melts away. The sea, Threlvish, he responds. I speak of the sea. He feels the pull to Valinor. He feels the time to leave Earth.
We meet again, my friend. I am glad of it.
For it seems there is a shortage of friendly faces in this land. One man of honor I met, and he was imprisoned for his kindness to me. You press Aragorn on the matter of Gandalf's cryptic words, and the ranger's face falls. Gandalf gives you the joyful tidings and leaves the ill news to me. It has been 1 week since our fellowship was sundered on Parth Galen, along the banks of the Anduin. Boromir of Gondor fell there. He gave his life protecting the halflings Meriadoc and Peregrine, but they were borne away by great orcs of Saruman. Others went another way. I had to make a choice, and I chose it. We could not abandon Merry and Pippin. I do not know if I chose all right. The orcs were destroyed before our pursuit ended, and Gandalf tells me the hobbits found safety. Should I have done otherwise? I cannot say. But now we must do what we can for Rohan and put behind us what regrets we may. Of course.
I feel as if a heavy shroud has been lifted from my sight.
Shoot, how should I do Theoden? Older Aragorn, I guess? Makes the most sense. I feel as if a heavy shroud has been lifted from my sight. My days were filled with dark dreams, and my nights were no different. What foul craft of Grima's is to blame? No, not his doing alone. It was my weakness that allowed him so to dominate my mind. No longer. I am myself again, and free of his whisperings. It is well that Gandalf arrived here when he did, and that Hama allowed him to pass the threshold. That transgression I will forgive. Grima may have intended further mischief. Indeed, I am certain of it. Leave Meduseld and speak to Hama. Tell him I want Grima's chambers searched, and my sister's son Éomer released for imprisonment. These actions were poorly done and must be righted. Hell yeah. I wonder if that means we're gonna stick with the Fellowship all the way to Helm's Deep. Oh boy, this is exciting. You can't tell by my voice, but I'm very excited right now. We're at the 2 towers, my friends. I wonder if that means we're gonna see Isengard fall as well. Surely, right?
These are better tidings than I believed possible.
Yes? You return from within on your own power, which tells me your wager was correct, and you will draw breath until tomorrow, at least. Hama listens as you recount what befell within the Golden Hall, and his questioning face is soon aglow with smiles. These are better tidings than I believed possible! You are a friend, both new and true, to bring such words.
Theoden, my king, you have been brought from the darkness by the wisdom of Gandalf. He is the Stormcrow no longer. White Wizard, friend to Rohan and its people. I rejoice to hear it. Theoden King restored at last.
I will guide you to Grima's chambers, as the king instructs.
We must remain alert, Threlvish, for Grima may have left the seeds of some mischief in his chambers. He may still manage to work some evil, and that would be a cruel cut indeed, to know of his treachery and still succumb to it. Grima's chambers are northeast of the steps that led to Meduseld. Come, I will show you the way. Okay, Chamber of the Worm. Alright, I'm guessing that's his place, or maybe he's in one of the smaller. Oh, he's in that one. Okay. I guess the right hand of the king doesn't really afford you much in the way of housing. You have found the entrance to Wormtongue's chambers. Do further treacheries await within? Dingy little house. A marked page in one of these books reads, No more he. Arch table in Grima's chamber scored with many scratches. A crude map lies on this table, but you cannot discern what it represents. The chest is tightly locked and you possess no key for it. Okay, let's see the map. Yeah. Of course, I have no clue. This cabinet stands empty. Did someone get here before you? These drawers contain linens and fine cloths, rumpled now and in disarray. These books detail the geography and history of Rohan, nothing of note. Carved into the table is the crude representation of a crying eye. Oh, right there. Huh. Beneath the chair you find a golden key. Inside the chest you find items too varied to belong to Grima, including a valuable sword. The Herogrim. Wait, isn't that a Theodred's sword?
What did you find there?
Oh, the Sword of Theoden. Okay, sorry. That is Herogrim, the Sword of Theoden. It is possible that the king asked Grima to keep the sword safe in his chest, but such safekeeping is no longer necessary. I will return Herogrim to its master once I have brought Eomer word of his release. For now, these other items to bring these other items to Grima and Meduseld and see what he has to say about them. These items are both too varied and too valuable to be his property. I'll warrant, and his explanation for possessing them should be interesting. Well, they were gifts, of course, to ensure that they didn't get thrown into the dungeons. Ha 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 ha.
Hello, Grandma.
Every one of those items was a gift.
What are these things? Why do you show them to me, vile dwarf?
You explain that the goods were taken from the chest in his chambers and demand an explanation. Every one of these items was a gift! Grima hisses.
You are the thief! I demand that you return those things to my chambers, and when you return to my presence, you come bearing an apology. I have suffered at the hands of these ingrates, and now my own possessions are being paraded before all the court, and my name dragged through the slime. These are the thanks I receive for my months of tireless service to the king. You're a liar, dwarf, and a thief. Your voice drips with poison, and your words are all false. I curse thee and beg that some kind heart will defend me from your insults and your slander.
Where did you get these items?
You say they were found within Grima's chest? I see. Theoden casts a dark look in the direction of his former servant. I will have one of my men restore these items to their proper owners. I am of a mind to send this worm back to his proper owner as well. Would it be a mercy, I wonder? On this day, and in sight of his continued crimes, I am more interested in justice than in mercy. Vitality, might. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Very good. Armor upgrade.
Wait. There is one item you should return yourself, as its owner is here in the hall.
Theoden scowls and hands you a delicate cloth. On a corner of the cloth is embroidered the name Eowyn. I am not so poor a judge as to think my sister-daughter Eowyn intended Grima to have this token of her favor. Return it to her and she will tell you for whom it was intended.
I remember this token. I gave it to my brother to bring him good fortune in battle.
And he wore it on his ranging throughout the mark. It must have been taken from him when he was confined to his chambers by my uncle's command. No, the command was my lord Theoden's, but the words were Grima's, and my brother's confinement was carried out by those men Grima selected. One of them must have taken this token from Eomer and given it to Grima. Had I known this, I would not have allowed it. Bring this token of mine to my brother and tell him our uncle is restored. He is being confined to his chambers in Edoros, north of Meadowseld. Alright, yeah, you know, famous, courier Medvia here. Famous courier. They call me the best. I'm the best because I kill everything in my path, just in case you were wondering. Not because I'm fast. I just get it done. Oh, okay. Can't jump over the fountain. Understood. You have found the entrance to Eomer's chambers, where until today he has been imprisoned by the command of the king.
Thank you for bringing me these tidings, friend.
I am glad to see you are well. Hama has brought me the news that I am free to leave, but that is not what lines my heart. The most joyous tidings are that my uncle Theoden has awakened to the fact of his peril, and his treacherous counselor has been dragged to light.
Eomer accepts the embroidered cloth from you and crushes it in one fist. This was taken from me by Forthair on a Grimace men. I am pleased to have it back, and I would sooner teach Forthair a lesson about respecting the belongings of others. I was treated well enough by the guards outside my chambers, but my inability to do anything for my family or for Rohan was the cruelest fact of my imprisonment. I spent many hours studying the map of Rohan in the room upstairs, trying to develop a strategy for the defense of the kingdom that could not be undone by Saruman. Go, study the map yourself and see if there's such a strategy I might have missed, for I came up with little of use. The maps of Rohan. Oh, okay. Where is that? Let's see. Okay, that looks like Stonedale. That one has a river going like that. Could be Kingstead. And this one looks like Helm's Deep. Okay, so he thinks that... Oh, it must be Westfold. Like parts of the Westfold. The Stone Deeds and Helm's Deep itself. He's trying to devise a defense plan. Oh. Study the region of... Oh geez. That's a lot of background lore. You study the map of Rohan for a time, but few strategies present themselves to you that could stand against the armies of Saruman.
Return to my sister and give her my thanks and my love.
Did you find some strategy that could serve us against the armies of Saruman? Sadly, I did not, and I had more time to think on the problem than you had. There is no shame in it. Our strength lies on the open fields. But against such numbers as you say Saruman has assembled, I do not think our strength will suffice. The mark is not as defensible as we need it to be. Return to my sister and give her my thanks and my love. I will see her when I return to the hall with Hama. Perhaps we will look at the map once more, and see if there is something we have missed. Okay. Back to Meduseld. In fact, not this way though. I need to go up the other staircase. You know, I will say, after getting here, there is a certain, like, sense of dread that I'm approaching the end game for this game. Being the, like, the movie storyline in the books. I know I have all of Gondor to still go through. And potentially Mordor. But after that, it's like, where do you go? Are they gonna send me off to Dale? Am I going to go into the Iron Hills? How about the deep north with the frost dragons and wyverns, right? But Rune's not here, Khand isn't. I guess we have to go to Hardwaith for like the expansion content. Oh no. Been having a great time playing this, and just feel a sense of dread it's going to come to an end sooner than later.
My brother is free of his cage? I delight to hear it.
For soon, I too will be free of the cage that binds me.
Eowyn's smile brightens her face in the same way as does the sun breaking through a gap in the clouds.
My cage is not made of metal or of wood, but it is a cage all the same. In the time of peace, it confines me to the Golden Hall and its outbuildings. But when war threatens, it cannot hope to withstand the force of our great need. I'm a shield maiden of Rohan, and I will take up sword and spear to defend this land and its people. My uncle must surely ride now to Isengard to challenge Saruman, and I will not hesitate to take up arms and ride with him.
All the people of Rohan will need to stand if the kingdom is to survive.
But their king must do so first.
The time has come for Theoden to step beyond the confines of his hall.
And look out over his city. Speak to the king and see if he is willing to do this.
I am ready to look out upon my city with unclouded eyes.
Free from the shroud of Grima's whispers. Will you walk with me as well?
Theoden King has stepped beyond his hall to look upon the kingdom. What will he see, I wonder? And will it move him to strike down the evils arrayed against his people?
Theoden King has gone ahead with Gandalf. Do you think he has forgiven us? I know in my heart we returned for the good of the kingdom, but it is a serious crime to disobey the word of a king. My heart is aflutter, friend.
We returned in time, but should we have returned at all?
Gleowine still believes we're being punished, but my mind is not troubled. We returned to Theoden at the right moment for forgiveness. Was Gandalf not sent away with equal force? And yet now he has the ear of the king and speaks wisdom to him. We return without the insight of the wizard.
Yeah, no kidding.
But we bring something valuable all the same. Warning of Saruman's reach and power. That warning too has value to the king, and when he chooses his course... When he chooses his course, he will weigh what we have to say alongside the words of his advisors.
We returned with time enough to protect the king. That is what matters now.
Now we will hear the words of Theoden, and learn if we have truly come to him in time.
Rohan stands at a crossroad, and it is up to her king to choose the correct course. We will help him choose all right, to the sorrow of Saruman. It is not magic that Gandalf uses to cure Theoden of the hurts that Saruman and his agent Grima have wrought. No, our wise friend seeks to cure Theoden with words. Words of friendship and hope. I already see it working.
I place my trust in Gandalf. He has never failed that trust.
The air is fresh and clean. The tall grasses sway in the breeze. From here we can look out over the fields of Rohan and see how the sunlight dances upon that distant river.
Oh, see how, not... Okay, whatever.
It has been some days since Theoden beheld his own lands, I warrant. Grima gave him report of them, but always in such a way as to advance his own ends, and those of Saruman, his master.
You speak of a secret hope, Gandalf. My heart is heavy. Alas for Boromir of Gondor. Alas for my own son, Theodred. The young and strong perish, while the old linger on. It is a cruel turn.
Your strength is not gone, my friend. It lacks only your sword to return in full force.
Ah, where is Herogrim? Grima took it to keep it safe. Where might he have stored it?
Take this blade, my lord. It was always yours to command.
Arise, riders of Theoden.
Command us, my lord.
We must stamp out the threat of Saruman. Hama, bring Grima before me. This time he redeemed his treachery.
Aye, my lord.
But you, my guests, deserve the hospitality of my house. I have been a poor host.
No, Theoden King. The men of Rohan must ride today, and we will ride with them.
Yes! You will be welcome, Aragorn, as will your friends.
Be not overconfident, Theoden King. Isengard is strong, and other perils there are also. After we have gone, you must not delay. Lead the rest of your people to the hold of Dunharrow.
My people will go to Dunharrow, but I will not bring them there. I will ride to war, to fall in the front of the battle, if that is the need.
The Lord of the Mark will ride.
Who then will lead your people to safety?
I will think on that before I go. Here comes my counselor.
My lord, you should come in from the hot sun. Your meat is nearly ready. Can others not deal with these troublesome guests? Let Grima send them away.
No, Grima. I will ride to war as I should have done long ago. And you will ride with me.
Oh, he is not happy to hear that. Grima's eyes start back and forth from face to face, sizing up the assemblage. My lord, can you not see what this wizard and his ragged band seek to achieve? They do not care for your health or for your safety. They seek to lead you into danger. Your death would grieve them little, but there are those close to you who would mourn even the smallest hurt to your person. Listen to Grima. Come back inside. Abandon the madness these cruel ones have instilled in your mind. Let me send them away. Speak not of war. That is a young man's endeavor, and you have ruled the Mark for many seasons. Will you not listen to your faithful Grima? Send me not away.
But I do not send you away, Grima. I ask you to ride at my side and thereby prove your faith. Will you do this?
A lord of the House of Eowl may have the stomach for war, but I am only a humble servant. Let me stay behind, a faithful steward to keep your hall until your return.
Well, fucking rat man, he has that like nice silver tongue to like convince people that he's so weak and like downtrodden, and then he like schemes and backstabs. Do you hear how desperately he wishes to be relieved of his charge? If that plea does not excuse Grima from war, I can think of no other that will. I would not trust him to carry a sack of grain into the mountains for fear he would steal either the sack or its contents, whichever he thought he would desire more. My uncle is no fool. He will not humor this request. Grima hisses at you, his eyes narrowed unpleasantly. Do not disturb my lord more than you have already. He is weary and needs his rest.
Only when you and your irksome friends leave this land will he be once again at peace. Enough! Grima succeeds again, if not at his truest goal, then still at one of value to his master. For Saruman is his master, and every hour we delay play into his hands. We can spare no more time on him.
He is not a man, but a snake. You cannot bring it safely along, nor can you leave it behind. Give him a horse, and judge him by the choice he makes, whether to ally with you or with Saruman, his master.
No, do not harm him. My mercy is now ended. If I see him again, it will not go well with Grima. I go forth to battle. It is like to be my last riding. Theodred, my heir, is slain. Who shall I leave behind to rule in my stead? Is there no man? In whom do my people trust?
We trust in the House of Earl.
But Eomer is the last of that house, and I need his sword arm. He cannot be spared.
I did not name Eomer, nor is he the last. There is his sister Eowyn also, fearless and true of heart. All love her. Let her lead the Erlingus while we are gone.
You speak wisdom, Hammer. So it shall be. Eowyn will rule the people in my stead and lead them to Dunharrow and safety. I ask that you and your friends help her with this burden.
Fuck. I wanted to go with the riders, man. You're sending me off to help the people? I'm not kind-hearted like that. I crave slaughter. Let me kill the orcs. Damn it.
I have long known there was strength still in this land, and in its king. Theoden's decision on this day are not a surprise to me, and they should not have been surprising to you either.
There is strength in Theoden, and that strength will flow into his people.
If its king is strong, so will be the kingdom. Gladly will I ride to Isengard with Theoden and his men, there to demand Saruman cast down his staff. Friends of mine were endangered by the commands of that wizard, and I have a debt to repay on that score.
Wait, shouldn't we be telling Aragorn about the Grey Company? And where the Rangers are on that quest? Because I was there helping them come to help you. But I guess I don't find that relevant to tell Aragorn that they're on their way to help?
You're a very bad dwarf sometimes, Mr. Threlvish. I'm glad you don't have my name.
It is good that Theoden takes action to protect his people.
Saruman's greatest ally for these past months has been an action of Theoden, sown by the whisperings of Wormtongue. How many orcs were given free passage across the fields of Rohan? Even one would be too many, and it was much more than a single orc. I do not say that Theoden rides to victory. It is good that he comes forth, but the armies of Saruman are vast, and I do not know if the Rohirrim can meet them on the field.
I have been given my freedom, and now I ride to war with my king.
It is far better day into which I walk than the one I left.
We will show Saruman that Rohan is strong. For too long he has done as he will, but now we will remind him that this land is not his to despoil. My road leads west, with the king, but he has asked you to assist Eowyn at Edoras. I am certain there will be no lack of deeds that will need doing, but if you have an opportunity, perhaps you could see how fares Aldburg in the East Fold. That town is my home, and it would be a comfort to my mind to know that you have kept an eye on it. There is no hurry. Assist Eowyn with her preparations here first, but keep Aldburg in mind while I am away, if you would.
For too long have I stayed beneath the roof of my hall.
No more will I delay. I will ride forth to Isengard with my warriors, and we will remind Saruman that the Rohirrim still live. My sister-daughter Eowyn will chaff at my command that she remain behind and make the people ready to leave Edoras, I know. But she will carry out my wish. Speak to her outside the Golden Hall, and lend her what aid you may in this. Or... Wah! Don't leave me behind! I'm strong, I swear! Please think about it! Please! Damn it.
There is no honor in this. Why must I stay behind?
While my brother and my uncle ride to war. Do they care more for Rohan than do I? No! I would fight as hard for the people of the Mark as any man, and mayhap even with greater ferocity. Sorry. Eowyn's eyes blaze with a dangerous fire for a moment, and her fists clench and unclench. I will do as my king commands. This duty has been given to me, and I will carry it out as best as I may, though it may not be my desire. None will say that Eowyn betrayed the word of her king. I will protect the people of Edoras and see them to safety, while the battle rages elsewhere. It may come to us in the end, and if it does, I will be ready. I will need your help in the meantime. Okay.
There are many things to do before the people can leave for Dunharrow.
My uncle's command must be brought to the townsfolk. Wagons must be loaded with provisions, belongings gathered, and there are like to be some nice... my dog's barking, I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. There might be a chance I need to go again. Looks like my dog is just needing to go to the bathroom a little bit. That's okay. There we go. And there. Okay. Where were we? Let's just restart.
There are many things to do before the people can leave for Dunharrow.
My uncle's command must be brought to the townsfolk. Wagons must be loaded with provisions, belongings gathered, and there are like to be some naysayers who refuse to follow the king's will. Take this proclamation and read it before the people at several locations throughout the city. Start with the market north of Meadowseld Steps, and then work down through the streets of Edoros. Word will spread quickly, and it has already begun to do so. But the king's command must be brought to the people so the preparations for their departure can be made. Not everyone will be pleased. Be kind if you can, but keep your resolve strong. This must be done. The Theoden King has commanded it. You sell some of this gear as well. Why is the worst one equipped? There we go. And the pocket item is there, perfect.
You have need of our assistance.
Just have to make sure sometimes, because there was a couple expansions where I accidentally deleted the pocket item. Read it aloud at the market. Where exactly at the market? Ah, right here. You read the proclamation aloud, and several people nearby begin to mutter darkly. Now I'm surprised people are still out right now, considering that the moon is high in the sky. It's like, it's almost midnight or something. Oh. Ha ha. Badohild reluctantly agrees to leave the city behind. Anwind grumbles and but reluctantly agrees to leave Edoras. Okay. Stares northwest of Meadowseld. The Golden Hall of Edoras. I wonder when I'm gonna get like the normal adventure. I wonder if that's starts in the East Fold with Altberg and Fenmarch and Beacon Watch. Wait, Beacon Hill. Wait a second. Whoa. That's a much different map. Oh, that's the Anduin. The East Wall. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. Why would you come here? The Tar Druidan? What the hell? I know not of these places. Oh, there's Osgiliath. Pelennor. Oh boy.
By these stairs is a good place. The proclamation alone, an old seeks to catch my eye.
Do you have a time to spare in our woman, tidings bearer?
I have heard the commands of the Theoden King and would obey, but it has been many years since Ethrith felt the bloom of youth. I do not have the strength I once did. My belongings are bundled in this crate, but I cannot carry it down the hill to the Dunharrow wagon without help. The wagon is to the north of here if you follow the road. Can you bring my possessions to the wagon?
Sure. North. Okay. All the people will be abandoning the city, huh? You leave Eth's belongings on the wagon as she asked. You read the proclamation aloud, and a small child seeks to catch your eye.
Everyone must obey the word of Theoden King.
And I know who is not going to fight needs to leave Edoras, but those men over there were laughing, and I heard them insult the name of the king. You're not going to let them escape justice, are you?
Actually, I am, because my dog's barking again, so I will be back.
Jeez, I just got back. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. That's very kind of you. My dog was just outside, going to the bathroom. Thank you very much, sir. It's very kind of you. Relic. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so talk to center.
What gives you the right to order us out of our homes?
Maybe those were the commands of Theoden. Maybe they were not. Maybe they were the words of Gandalf. Maybe the wizard's working against us and just wants our treasures for himself. Do they not say that trouble follows him wherever he goes? I'll teach you a lesson, dwarf. I'll teach you what happens when you do the biddings of wizards.
No one talks to me like that. Okay. Read the proclamation aloud at the courtyard with the 2 stairs south of the northwest entrance to the city. Okay. This is a good place to read the proclamation. Several people grumble. Yeah, I don't... Gotta run, have a good stream. Thanks, man, have a great night. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. That's very kind of you. After a brief discussion, Cullinan agrees to leave Edoras. Okay, so back to Melused. Meduseld. Now, how do I... Okay, left, then fountain, then left, and just go up. Maybe I can go up here? I see grass. Goats can go up grass. Hell yeah.
It will be some time before all the people are ready to leave, but this is a start.
Very good. Okay, heavy armor, light. Damn, this region really does give better gear. Just from the intro
Rila
quest.
has fled the city, but I believe some of his allies remain.
Okay, so she was down there.
There are still so many tasks we must see to the completion before the people are ready to leave Edoras. But something worries at the back of my mind and divides my attention. When you searched Grimma's chambers with Hama, you told my uncle that the room was already in disarray, as if it had been searched before you arrived. Why would Grimma leave his chamber in such a state? If he was seeking something specific, surely he would know where to find it. No, I think his room was searched by someone entangled deeply within his schemes. Grimma has fled the city, but it is my belief that this ally at least remains. Among the papers he collected was the cryptic phrase, "No more wit he." In a number of other writings, I do not know what they mean, but perhaps it is made of a number of locations throughout Edoras. Go to some of these and see if you can find sign of Grimma's friends or allies. Oh, jeez, okay. The Siege of Treachery. Equip the better gloves. Grimma's writings. None of us are doing for free worm. Remember that we expect to be well for our surfaces, If you think we're common brigands, you aren't as sharp as that blade you carry around. If you aren't careful, you'll find your back next. Maybe the man will find another to do his bidding. Maybe that's one of us. You say you can't grant me the burg, but I'm not dealing with those swords of jewels on my own. If the old man values you as he says he does, why is he not giving you the run of the place once it's all done? L. I mean, that's a good question. But Saruman did bring Grima with him to the Scouring, right? If I remember correctly? Or did I not remember correctly? No, actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't remember correctly. Grima died. For sure. God, I don't remember. Hello, kitty? Where am I going? I'm a blind fool. Not up here. That's for sure. Maybe I should read. You'll bring the weapons out of the guardhouse on the morrow. Leave them by the side wall. If you're certain the king will stay inside, we have not seen him in weeks. Side wall. Oh. I can't go in there. Okay. So I'm searching for something specific. I'm sure it'll light up if I'm near it. Not this guy though. Can't go up there in the watchtower. Nope. Not up here. Okay. Where am I looking for this clue? I must search and use my head. Okay. In here? No? Why would prisoners have what I'm looking for? That wouldn't make sense. That's the exit. Okay, I'm just stupid. Very good. Let's read more. Bloody Eye thinks we should act quickly. He says Gandalf is coming. Which tower? There are several along the northeastern wall of the city. Not know if L is going to put the tower. You need to talk to him before we act. May not be surgy, but may not spread to the southeast. Okay, if the chest burns, but the fire does not spread. So I think I got to this location last? Unless it's right here. Oh! Okay, there we go. Why were they moved here? That's a question. Who is L and F?
This is not enough food to sustain a people. What? Maybe this is only for the King's Hall? Hibeka. Hibeka was an ally of Rohan, but where are the others? Probably by southeastern gate. Is that Southbourne? I believe that is. That looks like the tower. Scorched Strongbox. Oh, Leofing. Leofing was an ally of Wormtongue. Where are the others? Does it really matter at this point? We've killed 2. So she was L. Hibeka was H, but we did not find out F. Who is F? Damn. 140 versus 87. Gosh, I love gear upgrades. Feels great to get.
You found some of Grima's allies and defeated them? Good.
Those snakes would have caused trouble for us, especially once my uncle rides to Isengard. I hope that was all of them. I still do not understand all the mysteries you uncovered in Grima's chambers. Perhaps we have ended the schemes before that they were plotted there. Yes, meh. My uncle and his riders are ready to go. They're leaving. Goodbye. You don't get to join them.
My preparations continue, but my uncle's are complete.
Now he rides to Isengard into war. I will remain behind as he has commanded, but my thoughts will dwell upon him until his return. Enter the Golden Hall and see if he has further commands for those of us who will remain. Okie dokie. Yes, hello cat. Welcome. Meow meow to you too.
The riders are ready to depart, as am I.
We will ride to Isengard and remind Saruman of what he has forgotten. That the rider mark is not his for taking. It belongs to the Erlingus, who will refresh his memory with sword and spear. I know that Eowyn, is unhappy with her charge, and she would be on the forefront of the battle if I allowed her to ride with us. It would console her a little to know that it is not her safety I seek to ensure with my command, but that of my people. They need someone to lead them in my absence. Someone to give them hope for better days to come. They need Eowyn to be strong, and I know she will be. Another spear at Isengard will avail us little. A shield at home may be the difference at the last. I am ready to ride. Let me know when you are ready to see us off.
Let me join. Wham.
It is time.
I want to ride to
Theoden
Isengard.
King has mustered a force of more than 1,000 spears, and prepares to ride for Isengard. Will he return to Edoras in this life?
Legolas, you can't say. What the fuck?
Gandalf was right, dwarf. I have sat in the shadows of my hall for too long. It is good to breathe the clean air once more, and to feel the breeze upon my face. Grimma's whisperings made me forget, but now the memory of good has returned to me, and in greater force than before. Walk with me a ways. I have a request to make of you.
Forward, snowmen.
Yeah, my goat's named Sage. It's a very strong goat.
While I ride to Isengard, I would have you lend your aid to those who remain behind.
Our friend does not ride with us.
I know, right?
There are dangers both behind and ahead, Eomer.
It's so fucked up. Does thou know the strongest of goats? Yeah, it's my goat. They are the goat.
I know you are needed elsewhere. Still, I would feel more at ease if you rode with us.
Éomer hesitates, and you can see him struggling with the weight of a decision. I do not want to add my own worries to those that already concern you, but if you find yourself in the Eastfold, perhaps you will cast eye toward my own home. The town of Aldburg is my home, when I am not in Edoras, and it is now left in the care of my steward Arsil. It has been a long while since I returned to Aldburg, and I worry that the dangers that threaten the rest of the mark may also affect my home. You need not go there in haste. Help my sister with her own task first, but it would ease my mind if I thought you might go to Aldburg afterward. You have my thanks. Nay, goat buyer, I only sell the strongest of goats, and they are only for the strongest of goat buyers. How much are these goats you offer for, sir? Potion seller. Ah, I see. No, I understand. Okay, no, you only had to say potion seller, and I understood immediately. It was the Monty Python one. It's been so long since I've seen those movies.
The armor of this land is not made for dwarves, but the king gave me a shield bearing his device, a white horse on a green field. I am proud to bear it, but I am less pleased at the prospect of being borne by such a creature on the journey to Isengard. I have had enough of bouncing around on the back of such beasts like a sack of meal. Eomer says that I may ride with him, and I have agreed to take him up on his offer, as long as Legolas will ride beside us. Together we will teach young Eomer how mistaken he has been concerning the Lady of the Golden Wood. We will be good company, assuming he learns his lesson well and quickly.
There you are, Threlvish. Do you not recognize me? Theoden gave us raiment of war from his own hoard. I prefer my own garb, but we ride now to war, and this shining mail will better serve me better. Still, I appreciate the gift. Can I have it then, if you don't want it, man? Oh, I guess I'm technically a dwarf, so it wouldn't fit me. Damn. I understand your path leads elsewhere, but still we may yet meet again. There are dangers aplenty in Rohan, and not enough good-hearted folk to defeat them. If only there were 2 of you, or 4, or 6. And some of the riders nearby look at him curiously.
Sounds of merriment are rare in these times, Threlvish. Defeating Saruman will not change that. Gandalf is quick to remind me that the real foe lies east and not west. But if Rohan is to survive, we must do something about the enemy that is nearest. And we will. The host is assembled and ready to ride. But there is still one matter I would see resolved. Will you find Gleowine and bring him before me? There is still the matter of his punishment to be settled. The king has chosen this moment to reveal his punishment. I am prepared. Whatever my king decides will be just.
I am ready.
I'm so glad there's voice acting, man.
Gleowine, do you know why I have called you before me?
I do, my king. My friends and I returned to Aedoras against your direct command.
Why did you do this?
We did this out of love, my king, and fear. Love of the Mark, and fear for its people.
I share this love, Gleowine, and this fear. But a king's word is law, and must be obeyed. You will not escape judgment.
That is just, my king. I submit to your will.
I ride to war. It is like to be my last riding. I need a minstrel by my side to record the deeds that await.
My king?
It will be your burden to witness my final days, if this be they, and record them in song.
You will return from the battle, my king.
That may be so. Do you accept my judgment?
I do, my king.
It is done. Each of the three of you, Gleowine, Horn, and the Stout Axe with whom I now speak, will serve Rohan in the ways for which you are best suited, and scrub away the black mark incurred by defying my command. Now it is time to depart. Aid my sister-daughter Eowyn, as the people journey to Dunharrow, and wish us well in the battle. With good fortune we will overcome, and put an end to Saruman's treacheries at long last. I keep saying Eowyn because I keep reading his name Gleowin, and it keeps tripping me up.
Forth, Aerlingus.
Alright, so where does Horn go then? Is he joining Eowyn and myself to Dunharrow?
So they are gone. May they ride to victory.
It is now up to those of us who remain to carry out my uncle's will and the wishes of those who ride with him. I hope we are both up to the challenge.
My uncle has commanded that I bring the people of Edoras to Dunharrow.
88? 88. There's no fucking way. I'm 85. I'm convinced now that I missed the intro to the side quest for this area. Oh.
I have need of your aid.
This quest will complete in the king. This is the one I need. Okay. The Entwade and Kingstead. So, okay. It starts now. Gotcha.
My uncle has commanded that I bring the people of Edoras to Dunharrow.
for that is a more defensible location than Edoras. Before we make our way there, we should send word to Harrowdale of the great number of people that soon will be arriving. Some have already made their way to Harrowdale, but more will be arriving soon, from all corners of Kingstead. If you have time enough to spare, I ask that you travel northeast to the town of Entwade. Ensure that the people there are prepared for what lies ahead. Afterwards, someone will need to travel to the Harrowdale.
Eowyn pauses, and she seems to be weighing something carefully before speaking.
The Lord of Harrowdale is Thane Dunhair, nephew of Erkenbrand, Lord of Hemsteep in the Westfold. He is a mighty man, accomplished in battle, and most loyal to my uncle in the Mark, but he rode to defend the ford of the Eisen some weeks ago, and his wife now rules in his stead. She and I have never been friendly. Ellen Fremedon is, by most accounts, a kind woman and as just as her husband, but she and I are as different as the badger is to the noble steed. She will not be pleased to hear that I and the folk of Edoras will soon be sheltering at her hall, and she would be less pleased to hear the news from me. After you have helped the people at Entway, travel to Underharrow, to the south. Give Ellen Fremedon this unpleasant news. There is little other choice, and you seem to be the best available messenger.
I need your help, my friend.
With my uncle Theoden bringing the war to Saruman, there remain a great many things to do in the Westernment. To the east, the river fort of Entwade lies along the Entwash shores, and has held the Wade for years innumerable. Thane Edric commands the post and holds but a few men in his service. The White Hand has pressed into the king's land as of late, and the cost of losing the Wade would be unknowable. I have many matters to attend to in my uncle's stead, but I know this is a task which your skills are suited. If you would aid me, I will have your steed readied for the journey at once.
When you accept this quest, you'll immediately travel to the Entwade. This quest will fail if you complete in the king's wake before speaking to Thane Edric. Okay. The people of Entwade have many concerns with which you can help. Very good.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
At long last, Edoras sees fit to send anyone at all to the Wade. Perhaps Eowyn is Fuck, I did it again. Eowyn is a bolder leader than her uncle.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Well then, welcome to Entwade, traveler. Have little time to spend chatting with one so ill-acquainted with the troubles of Rohan.
The king has ridden west and left me many problems and not enough men to handle them. Be him renewed or not, my people have still been forgotten. Look to my side, traveler. My wife, Leofled, struggles to make ready to evacuate my people to Aldburg. Such a task would be difficult even if the Urks were not riding our plains, but such things are commonplace under Theoden King. Let me speak no more of him, for my wife thinks such things bode ill for my temper. If you would help us prepare, we would be grateful for your aid, though I know not how much I can repay you in these dire times. Okay, so it's you two? Yeah. Anything else around here? Okay. What time is it? It is midnight. I'll go a bit longer, but I do need to end somewhat soon.
The White Hand is wicked.
Entwade has been victim of many assaults as of late. For my part, my men and I have kept the people from harm and our homes largely intact. However, in the past week, the attacks have ceased. It does not take one well-versed in strategy to presume that a larger attack will soon fall upon us. I've been busy helping my wife prepare the people for travel to Aldburg, and any new information of our foes' whereabouts has not yet been delivered to me. If you would speak to my guards near the Entwash in town, they may have more insight on the dangers we'll be left to deal with once my people depart.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
You appear to be a hail champion, traveler. As my wife makes ready to escort my people south to safety, I would ask something of you. The road to the south will lead my people to Aldburg, but our foes lurk too near. The Urgs that stalk the fields of the Kingstead have done much to harry my people, and have been so bold as to attack Entwade itself several times in the past weeks. Now I have heard talk that they ride along the road to the south and slay passers-by before claiming their goods. My people and my wife cannot meet such a fate. Ride against them and clear the road so that my people may pass unfettered when the time comes.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Ho, traveler! Edric has sent you to me. Good. Perhaps now we shall be able to depart in some timely manner. It has been a great undertaking to uproot the people of Entwade. At my husband's request, I shall aid in escorting them safely to Aldburg to the south. Many have packed for weeks now, but we cannot afford to wait any longer. I protested when Edric bade me stay in Aldburg as well, but if I cannot return to Kingstead, then I shall aid the people of Eastfold during my stay. Truly, they face great troubles as well. As for you, my people are as ready as they likely will ever be. Will you grant me a favor and bid them all to join me here? Safety for the meek. Hey, they're up. Thane's wife calling. Very well. We go meet Leflod. You too. Go west. I suppose I have back off. Hey, you're missing the party. You gotta go. Fuck the firewood. I shall join with the others when I finish my work here. Wait, not on my account. What is that town guard doing? What the fuck? He's me in disguise. Something's not quite right here. Hey, you're being summoned. Come on, let's go. Let us fetch our belongings aside and then we shall be there with the others. And the last one over here, then we'll talk to Ordgar. I'll miss you, friends. Take care of each other while I am gone, for I shall return as soon as I am... You're leaving the chickens? They're gonna die! Bro. That's fucked up.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Thane Edric wishes to know what has become of our foes. The Urgs still ride along the plains, and the king has done naught to drive them off. He stripped us of most of our men, and soon we shall be even fewer when Leflad and the rest depart. The Urgs circle us like vultures, and there is no telling when they shall strike at us next or if they direct their wrath towards Middlemead. That is all of I know of what is to come. The people must make ready to leave as soon as they are able. Okay.
The other dude is southeast. Okay.
Dunundings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
It has been long since I have spoken with Thane Edric. Well, it is true that the relative peace is held. I fear it will soon end. During my post a few days ago, I spied orcs crossing the Entwash. With much difficulty, mind you, passing onto the shores of the Kingstead. These orcs looked different, and they did not bear the markings of the White Hand. Moreover, they appeared to be fleeing from the farmstead nearby, actually. Kinda weird. Perhaps Reeve Fastrid is as brutal as I have heard. I am not one to believe that an orc can know fear, but so I am certain we have not seen the last of them. Thane Edric surely knows not of this. He must be advised.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I cannot tell you much more than you already know. The Urkai have roamed in from both east and west, and I fear that they have stolen the horse of the Broadacres in their travels. I fear that they are responsible for Middlemead's silence as of late as well, though I know Magala? I think that's Magla. Would not allow such foes to come close to his people. Ah, well. The troubles facing Entwade are numerous enough. None shall be safe until the roads are cleared of their kind, and of that I am sure Thane Edric knows.
Not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
It is as I feared. More foes rally around our lands even now, and with such little time before my people depart. We shall have to find and strike at these threats as soon as we are able, for only then will my people find safe passage.
What brings you to these lands?
Thank you for the help. You allowed me a chance to finish with other preparations, and now it appears that everyone is here. Keeping them at my side will likely prove more challenging, but worry not, for I have handled worse.
Okay, let's go run down some pillagers. Go! Silence! We ride! We're doing horrible damage. One pillager's taking everything I got. Oh boy. Crate of crops? What? Curious. I will interact with that soon. Or it must be a hidden quest. Oh, lots of ores pop now. Yeah, demanding supply. Amid the wreckage along the road to Middlemead, you have discovered a crate of crops from Kingstead that was the Urk assault. If more crates remain intact with such supplies, would be of great value to the warriors of the Entwade in their preparation for the coming assault. Let's collect all the crops. Okay. Don't kill me. Dang Urk.
Die! Thank you. Okay. Need to put more into vitality, I think. For my horse. Not going that way. You're not taking me into aggro of someone else. This area is definitely pillaged. Right away! You've recovered many of the crops pillaged by the Uruks near the Entwade. With these renewed supplies, Entwade will have the rations necessary to hold through the impending assault. Oh, be gone! He looks like he got dismounted there for a second. Okay. Villager. Black arrow, stay away from me. Fuck. Drove right into it. There we go. 3 more pillagers. Charge! Fuck, did I aggro you? Surely I did on that one. Yeah. Damn it. Take him out before he gets damage resist. Okay, we're good. Oh, my horse is dead. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Perfect. Oh, I probably want endurance here. What do we get? Caltrops, don't care.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
You bear the telling marks of a skirmish. I trust it is done then.
The Urks have been fighting with great tenacity as of late, so I am glad that their riders along the road have been quelled.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
You have done well. With these threats identified and my people prepared for the journey, they can set off. You saved me a great deal of time and provided my people the safe passage they so dearly needed. Their journey will take some time, but they will find the surest of safety within Aldburg. As for those threats to the north and south, I have much more to ask of you before I say my farewells to my wife and people, so do not wander yet, friend. Nice helmet upgrade.
The White Hand is wicked.
My people stand ready. I do not wish for them to delay any longer, for the sooner they depart, the sooner I can turn my efforts to defending Entwade once again. If you will allow me a few moments to say my farewells to my people, to my beloved Leoflad, shall find you after they begin their journey. Leoflad is a strong woman, of this I am sure, and she will know how to handle things should any trouble arise on their journey. Dwarf, these new troubles my men spoke of, they are greatly concerning. I worry that the White Hand rallies for a great assault. Our foes shall not break Entwade, not will I draw breath, but I fear for the folk upon the plains. The captain of my guard may not know of such threats, as he, too, has been distracted by the bustle of my people, but he must be told, for the time to act draws near. If you would, speak with him in the mead hall. Okay. Oh, there was a mead hall right here. I didn't even see it. Oh, it's a fancy one. It has a second story. Oh, never mind.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
You bring ill tidings, traveler. Threlvish, was it? I knew of a great many threats in Kingstead, including the Urks to the north and west. But these orcs have crossed the shores. They complicated the already wide front of Entwade. We will need to deal with such things soon. I will speak with my men of what is to be done to defend our settlement, and you should acquaint yourself with the map and notes over on the table. While we wait for Edric's return, we will have much to say to Leofled before he bids her farewell. So take as much time as you need. When you are able to speak with Womar, for he will be happy to talk to one as seasoned as yourself. The map of the King's Century. Notes on a map of Westmont lay strewn about the table before you. The notes are primarily comprised of terse, unsent missives to Thane Magla of Middlemead and Reeve Fastred of Snowbourne, but one in particular calls for able-bodied men to ride to Theoden King's side in the Westfold. The map is heavily marked with numerous forces being noted in central and eastern Kingstead, and it also depicts the path of Edric's people through southeastern Kingstead into the Eastfold. The largest threats are marked to the west and north of Entwade, and the road to the northwest has been marked as overrun.
The Rohirrim do not surrender.
You know much of the threats facing us for having arrived so recently. I mean no offense, but I wish that the others had spoken with us sooner of such concerns, so plans might have already been formed. Our men in the field likely know well of such problems, so perhaps they have already begun to work against our foes. For my part, I have heard noises about town at night, though I know not whence they come. I shall soon have to investigate those, but the others refuse to aid me. No matter, I've dealt with worse on my own. Sirik has more to say to you, so I shall not keep you from your charge.
It's a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Womar is young and untested. The last mysterious noise he heard was a chicken making a ruckus in a shed, so such an assertion is not new to me. His spirit is strong, though. I know that in time he shall become a fine warrior. Huh, did you hear that? I believe Edric has returned and the people have set off. You should speak with him below when you're able.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Aye. Threlvish, Leoflad, and the others have begun their journey. I pray that their travel is swift and unhindered. And I shall send the word to them in Aldburg when such a time is afforded to me. Now then, let us speak of other matters.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
Hail, dwarf. Leoflad and my people have set off to Aldburg. My hope is that they shall arrive having encountered nary a trouble. Their safety weighs heavily upon me, friend. I have held the Wade for years, and I would not have sent them away if I saw not the danger approaching from all sides. Yet I wish Theoden had done more to aid us. He could have secured Kingstead before leaving us to fend for ourselves among so many foes. As it stands, he has left his niece to handle his affairs here, but I think her no more likely to lead than him, even spared the venomous whisperings of Wormtongue. This, of course, brings me to you. You have come into our lands and aided my people well. There are many matters to attend to in Entwade, and all of them of dire importance. Without a concerted effort, there can be no way to address them all before time runs out. Okay, I'm going to call it here for the night. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and thank you very much for rating me, Brelic. I do very much appreciate it. If you liked the stream, please follow. I try to do Lord of the Rings online at night. I do different games during the day. It is currently 28 past midnight for me, so I'm calling it here. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I hope to see you in a future stream. Have a great night, great day, or wherever you may be. See ya.